Welcome to the Manifesting Formula. I'm Christine Rizzo. I am so excited about this week's episode because I have had a lot of people writing in on how to manifest love into their life. Well, my friends, this is the episode where I will give you the 5 steps on how to attract the one you have been waiting for. So keep listening, my friends, to find out exactly what you need to do. Hello, my beautiful friends. How are you all doing today? I'm feeling good, doing what I love, which is creating. And when I do what I love, I know that it helps me to keep my vibrations high, which then in turn helps me to manifest more quickly. If you're having trouble keeping those vibes of yours high, go back to episode 15, 4 ways to keeping your vibes high, and episode 19, 8 ways to getting your happy on so you can keep your energy positive and so you can attract what you want instead of what you don't. Both of those episodes are packed with lots of tips and secrets on high frequency vibrations. Get those journals out. It's time to add a few affirmations to your list. Are you ready? Here we go. Number 1, change and transformation are part of my journey. Number 2, I work hard to create a life full of growth and expansion. Number 3, I am learning to love myself completely. And number 4, others' happiness is their own responsibility. I need to focus on my own. Before we get into today's episode, I wanted to read a review from Jeronica Johnson, and this is what she wrote. Her title was Very Inspirational and Real. I started listening to Christine's podcast a week ago, and I'm hooked. Each episode, I learned something that inspires my newfound happiness and peaceful journey. So this week, I decided to reach out to Christine for a life coach consult, and I'm so happy I was bold enough to take that first step. In the few minutes that I spoke with her, I felt I got a lot of clarity on some of my life love struggles. Not only was her advice practical and relatable, she kept it real. I will definitely continue to follow her podcast and gain as much valuable wisdom as possible. Thank you, Christine. You are so welcome, Jeronica. Thank you for the amazing review on Audible, which I didn't even know you could do. Leave reviews on Audible. Being that we are on one of my favorite topics, which is gratitude, tell me, my friends, what are you grateful for today? Think about it and feel the love. Feel the amazing emotion for as long as you can. Maybe go through a few things that you're grateful for so you can feel the love a little bit longer. Remember, staying on a high vibration will help you to attract more positive things into your life. Today, I'm grateful for my car battery going completely dead 5 minutes from my house. You're probably wondering, Christine, why would you be grateful that your car battery died in the first place? I'm grateful because it died in the right location. I'm grateful that I was able to pull over on a side street off the main road where there would have been cars piling up behind me and I would have had to direct traffic around me. I'm grateful that my battery going completely dead didn't cause an accident with another car. I'm grateful that my husband was following not far behind me and was able to be there with me through this process. I want to explain exactly what happened so you can understand all the many miracles that the universe gave me along the way. And once I do, I want you to remember when things happen in your life that may feel negative, you can think about the circumstance that was out of your control and look for the positives instead of looking at the negatives. You can turn it around, my friends. So, the day before my battery fully died, I was on my way home from taking 2 of my fur babies, Roxy and Bruno, to the vet for their annual vaccinations. As we were driving home, my indicator light came on saying, default battery, low charge. Which, let me be honest, it came on a few days before that, but I kind of ignored it, figuring my husband could jump the car if need be, and I should be able to keep it charged until next week, where I can then bring the car into the shop to have it looked at. Well, the universe didn't think so, not for that one. I didn't take my warning light that went off in my car seriously. And, the universe is on its own time. If the universe has a different plan, it's going to make sure that plan goes the way it's supposed to. This is how bad it was. The warning light wasn't just the symbol, it spelled out the problem: default battery low charge, which means the battery was in default mode. And we all know when something goes into default, it means the absence of a main choice battery. It's like my car was screaming out for help. Anyway, so when the light appeared again, which I was hoping it was actually a mistake when it appeared the first time, I just started saying to myself, please, Daniel, just let me get home with the dogs. That's all I'm asking for, is to get home safely with the dogs. I don't want to be stuck in 87-degree weather with the dogs on the side of the road waiting for a tow truck. Hell no, that would not have been fun in any way. By the way, for those of you that don't know who Daniel is our creator. I talk all about Daniel in episode 25. I need to be honest, and this is how I truly feel. This is what I believe. And remember, when we believe something as our truth, like really believe it, it becomes our truth. It actually happens that way because the universe can only give you what you believe. How crazy is this? As I was typing away, I just looked at the clock and the time says 11:11, which is a sign right there. And what I'm speaking about is the truth. So as I was saying, I know that my car didn't break down and waited until I got home because I'm on a high frequency. I make sure to stay there and I don't let many things affect my energy. If I was on a low frequency, I would have gotten stuck with the dogs in the middle of traffic, stressed out of my mind. But since I continue to do the work on myself through meditation, affirmations, gratitudes, as well as mindset work, minding my own business and not trying to control others, I'm able to keep my vibes high and attract to me what is on the frequency I'm on. Okay, let me continue with my story. So, I was 15 minutes away from my house and I felt the car struggling a bit when I stopped at a light or a stop sign, but it thankfully kept driving. I was just putting it out there that I was going to get home, and once home, I would call our mechanic to drop the car off the next day. I thankfully made it home. As I turned onto my street, I said to myself, let me back the car into the driveway, just in case my husband needs to jump it in the morning on our way to the shop. I backed it in, tried putting the car in park, and it was frozen. I couldn't move the control to park it. Thankfully, when you turn the ignition off, my car automatically goes into park on its own. So I turned the car off, and of course, I had to find out if it would start again. I mean, of course I did. So I tried starting the engine, and nope, it was completely dead. It didn't turn over at all. I was so grateful that day that I made it home and not stuck on the side of the road with the two dogs. My husband jumped the car the next morning so I could take it to our mechanic. Not even 20 seconds in the car, my entire dashboard was blinking nonstop. All of the warning signs were going off like a nightclub. I have never in my life seen anything like this. I mean, it was like the car was possessed. I had to make a left out of my neighborhood, and I swear I thought I was going to stall trying to turn. A light kept flashing, telling me that my brake wasn't working. I started to get in my head about all of this, and then I knew that if I continued to drive the car in this condition, not only could I wind up hurting myself, I could potentially hurt someone else. So I did what my intuition told me, and I turned off the main road onto a side street, and my car just shut down completely. I've never experienced anything like this with any of my cars, ever. I was so grateful that the universe let me pull over before dying in the middle of the road. I was so thankful that my husband was able to be there with me. I was thankful that when we called the tow company, they were able to pick up my car and bring it to my mechanic within the hour. I was grateful that I was able to leave my car and not have to be there for it to be picked up. I was able to go back home and teach my classes that were scheduled that day. I didn't stress at all. My husband started to, and I just let go of the problem and went straight for a solution, knowing that the circumstances that happened were out of our control. But what was in our control was creating a solution and choosing how we wanted to think about what was happening. I want you to see how I chose to control my thinking over the out of control circumstance. I want you to see that it was all a choice. And I want you to see the many miracles that the universe gave me because I choose to do the work on myself and because I choose to stay on a frequency that can only give me circumstances on my frequency. You can all do this too through choosing to witness the positives over the negatives, by focusing on the solution rather than the problem. My friends, it's time for you to take control of your minds so you can focus on the good rather than the bad. Okay, let's get into today's episode, which is on the 5 steps to manifesting love into your life. The number one thing people want to manifest is no secret at all, my friends. You would think it would be money, right? Well, it's not. It's true love. That's right. Most people want to manifest real love into their lives. And the real question is, can you manifest love into your life? Hell yeah, you can. You can absolutely manifest love. We can manifest whatever we want into our lives. We just can't manifest for someone else to love us. We can only manifest for ourselves. I manifested my husband and he manifested me. It only took him 40 something years, but his manifestation finally came true. Not only can you manifest love into your life, you can also manifest to strengthen the love you already have if you're currently in a relationship. The longer you focus on something or someone, the more powerful your thoughts become and the stronger your attraction. Remember, when you focus on something, that is coming from your thinking, from your thoughts, which is why it's so important to pay attention to your thoughts, because what you focus on, you will attract into your life. Go back to episode 2 and listen to that again. And if you are new to this podcast, go all the way back to the beginning. There are way too many great episodes to just bypass. You have to go back to the beginning to take it all in step by step. Also, if you're hoping to cast a magic spell on your office crush or on that really hot stranger on the train or in the grocery store that you see every week, you might want to think again. You can manifest a specific person into your life, but you cannot make them fall deeply in love with you. The other person manifests for themselves as you manifest for yourself. So if they aren't thinking about you all the time, wanting a relationship that isn't platonic, that romance isn't ever going to happen for you. You see, the way the universe works is that the first law, which is the law of attraction, like attracts like, the way the law works is that it finds others who are offering a similar vibration and brings them into your experience. People who are on the same frequency from the energy you're vibrating. You can target a specific person, which may seem like they are coming into your life somehow. However, you cannot manifest someone to love you back. You can only manifest for yourself. For example, if you are thinking about someone all the time and you are visioning them with you, what will most likely happen is that you will see more of them running into them at a restaurant or at the grocery store, or maybe they call you. You get a message from them. Maybe you get a message from them on Facebook, or you'll see more posts from them on Facebook. It all depends if they are on the same vibrational level as you're on. If you're open your attraction to the right person and not a specific person, the universe will then match you with the person that you are meant to be with instead of who you think you should be with. We have to let go of the control and allow the universe to do its job. When we hold on tightly to who we think is best for us, and they aren't, we close the doors to the right person coming in. Now, let's get to the good stuff. How do we manifest love? So, if you want to try manifesting love for yourself, there are 5 pretty straightforward steps that you can follow. Let me tell you what you need to do. Make sure you have your journals with you. You are going to want to write this down. Okay, step 1 is you need to decide what you want. You need to get specific. First things first, you want to figure out what your ideal relationship looks like. Take the time to really consider what you're currently looking for in a partner. Decide on the kind of relationship you wish to be in without thinking about the how. This is you planting the seed. Remember that your job is to stay in a vibrational match to what you wish to see, not to figure out how exactly this intro will go down. Leave that up to the universe. The how is not your business. And don't forget to stay in a vibrational match. You have to feel the feels of what it will feel like for you when you have the ideal relationship in your life. You have to feel that feeling every single day. Step 2 is you want to visualize it. Dream it up in your mind and allow yourself to get excited about it. This is you matching the vibration of what you wish to attract into your life. You may have already thought about this for hours, picturing your dream partner, but now it's time to get serious, my friends. What do they look like? Ask yourself, how do you envision your relationship? What qualities do you hope they have? Write this all down in your journal to let the universe know you are serious about meeting this person. Keep it near your nightstand so you can look at this list of qualities right before bedtime. Write your story with them in it. Write about your amazing relationship like you're already there. Write all the things that you would do with your partner and how incredible your relationship is, and how in love you both are with one another. Whatever it is that you want in this relationship that you are going to manifest, write it down. Step 3 is you want to embody it. Embody the person that already has this kind of love in their life. You want to act and behave as if your dream person has already manifested into your life. You want to embody the version of you that already has this relationship. So ask yourself, how would you be showing up? What would you be doing? How would you be acting? I would start sleeping on one side of the bed instead of in the middle. When you're in a relationship, you can't take up the whole bed. I would also make room in your closet to add their clothes, or even cleaning out a drawer so your significant other can use that one. When you're eating dinner at home, instead of eating on the couch watching TV, eat at the table and set a place setting for the other person that you are attracting into your life. Act as if they are already with you. And don't obsess over the outcome. You need to take time for self care by doing things that make you feel good, regardless of a partner being in your life or not. You want to keep doing things that you enjoy, that keep your vibrations high. Step 4 is that you want to align your actions. When you've done the first 3 steps, don't ignore the signs. You may find that your ideal person presents themselves in a place that you've never imagined meeting someone. Keep an open mind. Again, pay attention to the driftwood. Don't ignore the signs and do something about it. By taking aligned action, it's about pursuing and saying yes to potential partners that have the qualities that you desire to have in your life, and saying no to the ones that don't. Don't entertain or pursue someone who doesn't match what you truly want. That's you actually telling the universe that this is the kind of person that you want. And so you will keep attracting more of those types of people, whether you want to or not. Step 5 is that you need to surrender yourself. The final step is probably the hardest for many. The love that you attract might not look how you imagined, so you may want to prepare yourself for some surprises along the way. Surrendering is simply you allowing love into your life without attachment to one specific outcome or person. It doesn't serve you to being closed-minded. In fact, when you're open to creative possibilities for love, the universe may surprise you and you'll meet someone totally unexpected. Years later, my friends, you will look back and understand why it never worked out with all the other ones that you may have wanted it to work out with. Keep an open mind and let the universe do its magic. If you truly want to attract the right person to you, surrender yourself and let go of the resistance. Well, there you have it, my beautiful friends, the 5 steps to attracting love into your life. If you have any questions, you can connect with me in the show notes. Thank you all for listening to the Manifesting Formula, and thank you for taking the time to share this podcast with your family and friends. Have a beautiful day wherever you are in the world, sending you all so much love, peace, and abundance. And if no one has told you today, I love you. See you next week. Bye. My friends, do you wish you could take a class that would really change everything? Well, I have amazing news for you. We teach that class at the Life Coach Academy. So if you or anyone you know is wanting to create a life that you will love living, this, my friends, is the class for you. Imagine a map that showed you how to get from where you are now to where you've always dreamed to be. Imagine that this map showed you the exact steps for you to create the life you have always wanted, all in a very clear and simple way. Our program teaches you how to use the power of your mind to make your dreams come true. Your mind is the most powerful thing that you have in the world. Everything you do and the reality that you create are all caused by the thoughts within your mind. When you learn to manage the thoughts in your mind and see how easy it is to create the life you've always wanted, you will be blown away. The Life Coach Academy has the most amazing tools to help you create incredible results in your life. All you have to do is follow the simple steps we give you. So, what sets us apart from other coaching schools out there, you ask? We transform our students so they can transform their lives first. Our 6-month certification program is filled each week with life-changing information that you will learn and apply to your everyday situations. Spirituality, meditation, love, and gratitude are the conducting threads of our program because we know that mindfulness is where your power ultimately comes from. The Life Coach Academy is the only coaching school that offers this kind of spiritual teaching in their coach certification program. And our training is taught live 1 hour per week online from the comfort of your own home by me and Caro, who are the founders of the Academy. As part of the program, you will also meet with us for a weekly private coaching session to help with your personal transformation. Our program is very personal. We wanted a more one-on-one experience with only 8 students per class. So, if you crave this kind of freedom and purpose in your life, we would love for you to join our incredible group of students who are changing their lives and the lives of so many others around them. Many students have taken this course for their own personal transformation, while others take this course to become certified coaches. Either way, your life will be transformed into the person you have always wanted to be. My friends, you will create so much confidence within yourself by evolving into a person you didn't even know existed. And your personal transformation will become your professional resume, which is what the Life Coach Academy does best. Creates incredible, life-changing results. So, if you love what you are learning from this podcast, and if you have an interest in changing your life to one that you will love, head over to our website at www.thelifecoach.academy to read all about our incredible course. What you are going to learn in this training is going to blow your mind. Are you ready to change your life? Click the link in the show notes because this class, my friends, is the first step to creating the happy life you have always wanted.